Greetings dear students. Right now we'll talk about how to answer case studies. Some guidelines I have written. All the questions must be attempted, especially case studies. This is a general rule. You'll have to always remember that. Particularly when the case study is long. So when the case study is long, or else when you do not have much time, you can simply skip the case and read the important questions, read the questions, and see that if just by reading the questions you are able to answer. At the time when you do not have time, you should not be wasting your time by reading that whole case. But you guys do not have that problem actually. The cases that we receive, the cases that we have in our paper are not much long. The third thing, in some case studies the answer will be hiding within the case itself. These are particularly for long case studies. So in those long case studies the answers will be within them. We'll have to read the whole case to understand. Or else if you are having the critical reading habit, that is the fourth point, means you are able to read a lot of documents, and in that document you are able to scan some important information. That is critical reading habit. Lawyers and document controllers require this particular skill, critical reading, so that a lot of things they'll have to read. They'll have to read the books of lawyers for example, and they'll have to pick out important information. So if you have that particular skill, that will become handy for you. There are going to be generally three types of case studies. This is my understanding. One is general, one is theoretical, one is amalgamation. General based on scenario. So a scenario will be there, a case will be there, a situation will be there, but you'll have to write your own answer, totally your own answer. The second one, theoretical concepts given in the books given by the authors. The case itself is not the case. It is like any other question. So for that question you'll have to answer whatever is in the book, whatever the teacher has taught, whatever was given by the authors. Like that, simply you'll have to paste. The third one is amalgamation. This is the mostly used one. So it is going to be a combination of an actual case, an actual scenario, a situation. For fitting that situation, you'll have to write the answer, and taking the support of the concepts, taking the support of the theories given in the books and authors, by the authors. Let's look at the general one. Based on scenario, your own answers to be written. Answer must not be a general one, but should be reflecting the content of the subject. Even if the case is a really general one, wherein you are supposed to write your own answer, but still you should try to find out how is this related to your subject, and then your answer should also be, if not total theoretical, but then as well overall it should be giving a suggestion that you are writing from the subject itself. Second point, in the case or scenario the important word should be scant, as I said earlier, and those same words can be used in your answer, which will give the answer some weightage. Third thing, actual real life examples to be attached for enhancing the answer. So what examples? Not your personal, that is the fourth point as well, not your personal examples that I had gone here, I had gone there. If the situation, if the case is actually something like that, or else the question is actually something like that, then it is fine. Or else it is better if you are going to be answering from the corporate world, from the company's examples. Then the fifth one is unnecessarily answer should not be dragged, and there should be weightage in the answer. Simply the answer should not be having quantity, but should be having quality as well. The final one is a big paragraph should be avoided according to me, and can be written in small paragraphs or subpoints to be written. Theoretical. So these theoretical concepts given in the books given by the authors, these are like actual questions which are your 5 marks, 10 marks questions will be there, right? So like that itself, these case studies are also going to be, actually technically these are not case studies, but they are like your normal questions itself. Secondly, these case studies or any theoretical answer according to me can be written in 3 portions, 3 parts: introduction and body and conclusion. The amalgamation one, this is a really famous one. This is the most used one. Popularly, majorly, you'll be seeing that itself. The case study video that I have done, in that as well, all of the case studies that are given, majorly, you can understand 80-90% of those are from amalgamation itself. What is the meaning of amalgamation over here? That is, a scenario is given. Along with, for that scenario, you'll have to answer that scenario with the help of the theory, with the help of the concepts given in the book. So, address with the help of theory. That is the second point as well. Then the final point, so the actors should be used. In the case, some actors might be there, some protagonist might be there, like the actual hero, or else the actual person, main person in that case, main person or main people in that case. So those people itself, if they are given by name, those names should be repeated in your answer as well. If it is given Mr. Arvind is the managing director of so and so company, so you should be writing the name of Mr. Arvind in your answer as well. So that is using of the actors in your answers. So that is it for this particular video. Thank you. Take care, guys.